Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I got a funny article, and this article was sent to me by my very good cousin from Canada, and I think it was very funny. Now, remember, this comes from Sputnik, so that is I guess a Russian media outlet. So it might be, just like Ukrainska Pravda is, and the New Voice of Ukraine, which are, on the other side. But I think this is funny. Funny not. So Sputnik from World, okay, from, it was yesterday. So yesterday, I don't know, I think it was 2 days ago, which is today is what, the 17th? Doesn't matter. This is what they say. Ukrainians get into a fight in France after mistaking each other for Russians. Now, what do you think about that one? Remember, there was another article in New York City, or in New Jersey, New York, I think, in one of the boroughs over there, where a Ukrainian killed another Ukrainian thinking that he is Ukrainian, these are Russians, and stabbed him. So, let's see what's going on here. Before the suspect was apprehended by the French police, both the attacker and his victims apparently believed that the other party was Russian. Oh. So, 2 Ukrainian women in Nice ended up being beaten up by a Ukrainian man. After both parties apparently mistook each other for Russians. Oh my God. So, the injured women told local media outlet Nice Matin that their assailant was Russian and that he attacked them because they were listening to a song that featured Ukrainian lyrics and anti-Russian slogans. However, when the authorities detained the suspect, it turned out that he is a former Ukrainian serviceman, the media outlet reveals. The suspect, who at present faces a fine of 45,000 euros, $45,000 at this point, and up to 3 years in jail, told authorities he thought the women he assaulted were Russian. He also reportedly claimed that the women insulted him before the altercation and that he regrets his action and is willing to compensate his victims. Well, it doesn't matter if you thought they were Russians or not. This is the way things are solved in that part of the world. I come from that part of the world. That's the way it is. If you do certain things, you and that's it. No police or something. Rarely the police is involved. The problem is these guys in a so-called civilized country, France, full of French people. Oh my God, French citizens, yes, oui, mon ami. All right, so see, this reminds me of a tragic incident in the 1972? Was it the Olympics in Munich, Germany? Remember, with the party, the Olympics organized by the people, the Europeans, they invited everybody else because let's have everybody come to our games, our Olympic games, coming from ancient Greece. And we invite everybody, but not everybody over there got along with everybody. So when they came to Munich, they decided to remember those Palestinians that unfortunately killed those Jewish Israeli athletes, and they killed and so on and then so on. But that was games. Here you have these people living in France. Oui. Très bien. So, this is vrai. There's no jokes here. So imagine, you bring more people from other parts of the world that hate each other, and then you're going to have problems in your neighborhood. Let's say you're in infusions of, Palestinians in a Jewish neighborhood. What do you think is going to be over there? Every evening they're going to start, dancing and hora and whatever they do over there. So no, there's not going to be that. There's going to be a lot of tensions. And that's not only because they have problems over there, but it's the same kind of situation when you have different people, different groups, different families, different tribes on the same territory. They're not going to share it. They want to take over. That's mine. What are you doing here? Why did you come over here? Only the stupids, which are only on 2 continents, 3 continents now, if you take Australia in that area too over there, right? Take Australia, take Europe and North America. Only these countries are supposed to accept everybody else inside of their territories. Why? I don't know, because some, that we don't know who they are, but we do, tell us that it's great and we are guilty of something. So you should get them, everyone. Now in this case, these were Ukrainians. All right. Now, would this have happened without the Ukrainians over there? It would have happened between maybe French, but would be less beating in the street without this Russian/Ukrainians. How can you mistake those for that? That tells you how close they are. Ukrainians with Ukrainians with Russians as people. You can mistake them for, like, let's say I'm here and it's a Russian over there and we're on the street. How can he can mistake me for a Russian if I start speaking Romanian? That's not even close. Put Ukrainian or take a Pole and a Russian, the same, far away. They could understand one another. Why I know that? Because I know that. I know that for a fact. I know that it's harder. I know that you can understand one another with the Czechs, with the Slovaks, with the Serbs, with the Poles. They kind of understand one another. But Ukrainians and Russians, it's like instead of saying, yes, mister, I say, yeah, mister. That's how, basically, I'm not a linguist. But you know what? I had people that I lived by. Ukrainians, okay? So I know kind of who's who and what's what, and who do they love, and who do they hate. And I know those people, how they spoke with Russians. Like I speak Romanian with, I don't know, Moldovan. Guy from Moldova, still Romanian. No, we're Moldovan. Shut your pie off. So anyway, that's the way it is. You understand, like I'm speaking right now, with a broken English, obviously. I butcher English like this and I just throw it over there. But you understand me. You know what I'm saying. I'm speaking fast sometimes. I'm eating sounds. I'm adding sounds. I'm putting the wrong accent. I make, syntactic mistakes and grammatical mistakes. I got that. It's all right, but still, you understand me. It's not like when I say yes, you understand what is he saying over there? Is he French? I say we, right? Understand it. So this guy is kind of like, yeah. And besides, he decided to teach them a lesson, the Russian women. And the Ukrainian women said, we're going to teach the Russian men a lesson. And we're going to sort things out as we do in the old country. Bang, bang. Don't you like diversity? Woohoo! I love it. Diversity is our strength. Remember that one. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. Thank you for the video, and thank you for the article.